cheers at the cake cutting marking the 70th birthday of a veteran and broadcast icon, Bimbo Oloyede. She was surrounded by some men and women of the golden era of broadcasting who had all gathered to honor and celebrate her. It was a roll call of all the big names in broadcasting from the 70s, most of whom were professional colleagues from the nation's foremost television station, the NTA. Elder statesman and diplomat Chief Emeka Anyoku also graced the occasion, as well as the representative of the father of the day, Donald Duke.
I congratulate Bimbo Oloyede on the thought of establishing this fund for the treatment and research into cancer, because cancer is one of the diseases from which Nigerians suffer and die. In the course of this year, we lost, or last year rather, we lost no less than 72,000 people to cancer. And the statistics show that 102,000 people are going to suffer from cancer every year from now. So this initiative, which I believe will help some of the victims of the disease in terms of coping with the treatment, and also will help with research into what causes cancer in Nigeria and how to cope with that.
If you grew up in the late 70s, right, Bimbo was iconic and ageless, and encouraged a lot of us to watch the news, not because we were interested in the news, but we wanted to see Bimbo Roberts as she was. She's 70 today. She's held hers very well. She lost her husband a couple of years back, but she's held the family together, and she's aged gracefully. She's delectable. She's a beauty in and out, and worthy of celebration. If you haven't thought of what you can leave back for society, right, do that now. There's really no time. Don't procrastinate about it. Think of what even if it's sponsoring a child through school or walking into a hospital to take the bills of someone, medical bills of someone, do it. Right? We all need a helping hand. We all have to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And we have to give. Life is all about giving.
Children, grandchildren, family and friends who were in attendance gave goodwill messages and spoke on the significance of the day.
The journey has been interesting. The journey has been tough sometimes, been great sometimes, been easy sometimes, been difficult sometimes. You know, it's a kind of journey that I guess life offers you along the way. I had close members of my family who had, battles with cancer. And during that time, people helped us. They assisted us because it's a very expensive, venture, if I can call it that. When we were thinking about what to do, how to celebrate or commemorate this birthday, the children and I decided that we could make it a bit more of a meaningful milestone by doing something like this. So we honor those who have passed, and we want to offer some hope to those who are battling and who need relief.
I'm so grateful for all the people who turned out today, to celebrate my mother. I'm not sure she even knew these many people would come for her cause, the cancer research and treatment. It's very dear to us as a family. However, it's an epidemic that is ravaging the world. So it's not just our call to action, it's the call to action of everybody out there. So for us, we're saying, maybe you know somebody who's going through cancer, maybe somebody has died, maybe somebody has survived. Why do we want to wait for that person to die first before we show up for people? So we're doing our own quota, because when we had those challenges in our lives as well, we had people who stood as pillar of support for us.